I test a lot of AI software on this channel, and frankly, I'm starting to get hit with chatbot fatigue. Every single week, there is a new wrapper telling you it will change your life, but the moment you open it, you realize you just bought yourself a new full-time job in prompt engineering.
You are stuck trying to learn their specific syntax, jumping between tabs and copy-pasting text back and forth until you just give up and go back to doing things manually.
But lately, I've been running an experiment with a tool called MoClaw.
And it approaches things differently. It doesn't feel like another complex platform you have to master. It's a lightweight personal AI helper designed to bridge the gap between thinking about a task and actually finishing it, working directly inside your existing everyday setup.
Today, we are going to put it through a new real-world take workflow. And no theoretical abstraction or generic promo talk. I'm going to show you how I actually used it this week to automate multi-step data pipeline.
Pull text from scattered screenshots, build a live web page from scratch using plain English, and completely bypass the normal friction of running a business.
Let's start with the problem I run into constantly. Dealing with massive fragmented data across multiple communication channels. I was working with my business co-founder on a global product sourcing project.
You had raw supplier details scattered everywhere. Some specs were in a Telegram chat, a few price tables were dropped as screenshots in Slack, and a lengthy PDF proposal was sitting in the Google Drive.
Normally consolidating this means an hour of manual data entry, formatting a spreadsheet, and writing follow-up emails.
Instead, I just brought MoClaw into the loop, because it connects directly with the tools we already use, like Slack, Telegram, and Google Workspace. I didn't have to export a single thing. I simply pointed MoClaw to the shared Slack channel and the Google Drive folder. I told it in plain text, look at these supplier screenshots and proposal document. Clean up the messy formatting, extract the tiered pricing, and organize everything into a structured comparison table. Right inside the interface, it pulled the text out of those low-res images, parsed the document, and built a flawless, structured breakdown. But it didn't stop at just generating text. I followed up with, now save this directly into our team Google Sheet, draft a professional follow-up email to the top supplier in Gmail, and schedule a reminder for me to check their response on Thursday. Without leaving the screen, the spreadsheet was populated. The draft was waiting in my Gmail inbox, and the workflow task was automated.
Where things get wild is when you push it into actual asset creation. Let's say you have finalized the data and you need a quick internal portfolio page or a landing page to test a new offer.
Usually, that means opening up a complex web builder, messing with layout columns, and writing boilerplate code. With MoClaw, you can literally build usable web pages using nothing but natural language. I gave it a prompt like this. Create a clean, modern landing page for a technology review showcase. Include a hero section with a dark cinematic theme and a grid layout for featured videos projects, a newsletter sign-up box, and a contact form. It doesn't just spit out a block of raw HTML code for you to copy and paste. It actively contracts the visual page layout right there. If you look at the interface, you can see the elements rendering in real time. If you don't like the specific section, you don't rewrite code or re-engineering a prompt. You just treat it like an assistant. Make the hero background a deeper charcoal gray and move the sign-up box above the video grid. It turns an afternoon of front-end tweaking into a 2-minute conversation.
Now that you see how it handles real heavy lifting workflows, and let's talk about how the economics of this tool actually work, because the pricing model is incredibly fair.
MoClaw operates on a clear, transparent base plan of $20 a month. which includes 1,000 monthly credits and private asset hosting. This gives you full access to all their underlying AI models, local settings, and scheduled automated tasks. If you run through those credits, because you are running heavy automation or intense chat pipelines, you can grab top-up credit packs starting at just $10 for an extra 1,000 credits, paying strictly for what you use. No hidden markups and no subscription traps. But here is the killer feature for the power users and developers watching. It completely supports bring your own key. If you already have your own developer API keys from OpenAI, Anthropic or Google, you can plug them directly into the settings. This means you can bypass credit consumption entirely and pay the foundational providers directly at cost, giving you absolute control over your data, infrastructure, and billing.
Let's look at another daily bottleneck: presentation decks and asset creation.
Whether you're pitching a project to brand or structuring a slide deck for a team briefing, starting at a blank presentation canvas is an absolute time killer. MoClaw speeds this up drastically by turning rough notes, disorganized scripts, or raw research documents into structured slide content and clear outlines. If you need visual assets to accompany it, you can generate images and creative materials directly inside the same chat window. You can go from a chaotic brain dump to a polished, slide-by-slide presentation outline with tailored visual concepts in fraction of the time it takes to build manually.
At the end of the day, the tools that survive in my production workflow aren't the ones with a flashiest tech jargon. They are the ones which save me time and eliminate friction.
MoClaw doesn't demand that you become an expert prompt engineer or change the way you communicate. It adapts to your existing ecosystem, meets you inside tools like Google Workspace, Slack, and Telegram, and focuses entirely on outcomes. It takes the cognitive load out of sorting messy data, running repetitive tasks, and building digital assets.
If you want to test it out yourself and see how it fits into your daily workflow, head over to MoClaw.ai. I've placed the official links in the description, and you can also join their active community on Discord and Telegram to see how other creators creating with this tool. And my dear friends, that's it for today's video. I'll see you in my next videos.